Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we are in the Arca series here at Kansas. We are car number 12 out of 21, which is nice. At least we're a lower down number. We got Gavin in here. I think I recognize Hank as well. Justin's in here. He streams on Twitch. I was going to run this yesterday, like last night on the first race when they come out for the new week, which I'm planning on doing in the upcoming weeks, but they had the South Boston setup in these for Kansas. And like we were all practicing, going 108 miles an hour right here along the inside of the apron. It was hilarious. You'd cut through the grass in the front stretch, you get a faster lap. It was so funny. I thought that was going to be the official race setup as well, but then I went and spectated it to see how dumb it was going to be, and then they had the right setup. So interesting that they fixed it by then, at least. That's good. But we got the right setup now. Second lap's probably going to be faster as long as we don't screw it up. As long as we don't screw up the first lap too bad. Going to run right up here on this wall on both corners. Seems the fastest way for me, at least. I've ran a 31.315, I believe. It's the fastest I've ran so far today. Try not to get loose here. I got real loose there in 3 and 4. That kind of killed a little bit of our speed, but still gonna have more speed at the line than we did on the first lap. Mile an hour or two shy of what I wanted. Still ran a 5 there, which isn't that bad. For a first lap, that's not bad. Second lap, I at least want to be in the 4s. That's my goal here. Be in the 4s or 3s, hopefully. Feel a lot more comfortable in 1 and 2 than I do in 3 and 4. That was a pretty solid 3 and 4. I'm very happy about that. Get all the way down here, cut as much time as we can. Ran a 3:21. I'll take that. About what I ran in practice, so very happy about that. That's going to be very hard to sustain in the race. Don't think that's going to be very viable, so at least we're starting somewhat up front. I'm probably going to destroy my tires anyways throughout the race. Hopefully we actually qualified quite well. That's nice to see. So probably gonna fall back through the race. I usually do on these races with no cautions when tire wear means a lot. So currently back to 4th and still have a few people left to qualify. Probably like 5-6 people left to qualify. So I'll bring you guys back. We're getting ready to go green. Alright, we fell back to 6th. That's not too bad. We have like a 10th over 7th place, which is nice. Everybody right ahead of us is pretty tight, and then first place is in the 1s, which is flying. I know Hank, who's in the 4 car, my last practice had like a 150 something. He must have messed up his lap a little bit. That's unfortunate, so we'll have to watch out for him coming through the field. Justin qualified in front of us. I know he's very fast. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we can keep the tires on it, not spin out. The setup is kind of loose. More on the newer tires, it's kind of loose. It'll get tight as we go on. But that outside is very fast. Off the start, it's going to be right along the bottom because you don't have much speed. But then after you get a couple laps in, on top will be pretty quick. There's going to be a lot of people smacking the wall. Hopefully we could stay off of it. But I feel like we're going to end up getting like basically like a Darlington stripe here, but at Kansas. So hopefully we can have a clean race. That'd be great if we can. Just got to watch out for the other guys smacking the wall. But if you guys have ran this week, let me know how it's gone. If you haven't, good luck. It's a pretty fun setup. I feel like we just raced this, though. I think like NASCAR was here a few weeks ago, like 2-3 weeks ago maybe. I can't quite remember, but it feels like we've been here pretty recently in the Cup car. Drove kind of similarly. Top in 1 and 2. I think we ran like the bottom or middle in those cars in 3 and 4, but I can't 100% remember. I definitely feel a lot more confident in these cars running along the wall than I do the NASCARs. And I think I heard there was an update. I don't know if it's for the official races yet on the NASCARs. I don't know if it's just A-fixed or like the Cup car where they have the restart zones. Oh, where's 4th place? The 8 car is not here, so we're gonna... Oh, there he is. I thought my spotter talking was us about to get ready to move, but he joins in last second. I thought we were going to move up a row and get lucky, but we didn't. But with the new update, I think they're adding restart zones, like the actual legit restart zones. So when pace car pulls off, you can't just go whenever you want. You have to go in the restart zone, which is interesting. Don't know if that's like for official races yet or not. I think I heard it's like you could do it in the AIs, and they're probably just going to try to work out the bugs there in the first place is my guess. But I'm not 100% sure about it, but having a set restart zone would be really nice. Probably not bottle up people as bad. It would probably get people in the beginning bottling up because they don't know exactly where it's at, and they'll be used to everybody going so quick off the start when the pace car pulls in, but people will get used to it. I think in the long run it'll be better for overall for the restarts not getting so tangled up with everybody. But we're getting ready to go here. Hopefully we can have a fun race. Want to finish all 35 laps.
All right, man, let's get ready.
This setup's just loose off the start. I don't want to wreck myself. Pace car is in.
Show 'em how to do it.
This guy actually gonna wait all the way till the restart zones? Looks like it.
Green flag.
Yeah, he waited till the green flag, so that actually went pretty smooth for everybody. I'm gonna drop down here, try to get the shortest way around while you're not going too quick.
Over there.
Try not to get loose as well.
Go outside.
They're gonna have a run off of turn 4 probably. Almost 3 wide for lead. They're definitely still side by side.
Go
Jesus,
outside.
8 car. I thought he was gonna dive down there. It scared me.
That was a quick reminder why I don't race Arca.
Go there.
Well, that sucks. Somebody already got wrecked.
I appreciate you looking there.
Clear high.
Yeah, bro, I know where I want to go.
23, 2,
Couldn't come up too quick. People were right on our outside. We were about to be 3 wide.
outside, outside.
Oh, they're wrecking. Yep. We got tapped, but we saved it.
Outside.
Oh, they're wrecking. Oh, jeez.
All clear on that.
Holy crap, how did we miss that?
Hunter, we had a miss.
Holy
And then
crap.
you decided to not lift.
Outside.
Got a guy to our outside. I think he's up the track, though. Yeah, he's fine. That was crazy. Oh, my God. I think I saw, like, second, third place wrecking or something like that.
Clear.
So I started checking up, and then everybody started wrecking. Everybody started wrecking after that. Holy shit.
Run away from it.
We got tapped, which shot us down the track. We got hit down the track, but then somehow we missed everybody. I don't know how we missed the 20 car right in front of us. That was nuts. I think we got a little lucky on
I
that
don't think I've
one.
ever seen this many first lap crashes in a singular week of Arca series.
Yeah, for this being top split, I'm shocked there was that many people wrecking right off the start. All right, we fell back to what, 12th, I think?
32.
Yeah, we're back in 12th after starting up in 6th. That's unfortunate. Literally, I think it was lap 2 and turn 1. And all that stuff happened. That was crazy. So hopefully we can try to catch up here. I'm gonna do our best to not destroy the tires or the car. But I think we just barely have a little bit of right side damage from getting tapped. I don't think we really have much at all
31.
other than that.
5, 7, 6.
So I think we should be good. That was just a crazy starter. I'm just happy we didn't wreck the car. We actually missed everybody, but I wonder how damaged our tires are from locking up the brakes and everything. I think this middle line in 3 and 4 is really nice. Works really well. It's hard to see with the sunset like coming over turn 3. It's so bright down there.
31.5, 6, 6.
We are catching the guys in front of us quite quickly, which is nice to see. Hopefully that doesn't mean we're burning up our tires. But we are catching them pretty quick. I think we got some good speed. That was just so unfortunate. Maybe shooting down to the bottom turn 1 didn't work out great for us. But we lost a couple of positions from the guys being on the outside, which I understood that. I was just hedging our bets being down there in the beginning.
31.8, 4, 5.
And then all that happened on the top side and came all the way down the track. But also being in the top lane really wouldn't have had too much places to go. Could have been up by the wall, and that would have been probably the safest spot at that moment. Three and 4 already feels kind of tight coming off. Definitely tighter than coming off of 2. because the wall comes up so quickly. 21 is catching us from behind. He's pretty quick right now.
31.899.
Just gonna kind of keep running our lines. I'll try the top in 3 and 4 once again. I feel like that works out pretty well for us. I think he ran the bottom behind us in 1 and 2. We pulled away a little. Yeah, 3 is starting to get real tight on entrance, no matter like where you go. Got my left sides on that seam right there, and it was very loose. He caught a 10th. We pulled back a 10th on him through 3 and 4. We should get a good amount of speed and momentum off of turn 1 and 2. I feel good in 1 and 2. 3 and 4 is where I'm struggling right now. Just need to find a good lifting point and everything. Got loose there. That was terrifying. The car on the outside there is the lap car. It's the 11.
32.008.
I don't know if running the top up here burns up your tires more or not. You don't have to do as much turning, which is nice, but you're on the throttle and just carrying a lot more speed, so it might burn up your tires a little bit. Not 100% sure. Definitely off of 4, you have to turn it a little bit more. Ooh, he cut that close on that lap car. That lap car really wants to race. Like, he is not caring if you're on the lead lap. He went right back by him.
067.
I think the 14 kind of slid up. Ooh, this guy's in the wall. This is what we got to watch out for. Just get down. He's going to pull off the wall really far. And it's hard to pull off the wall just barely. If you pull off the wall, it's going to shoot you way down a lot. So you got to be careful around the guys that are scraping the wall. That's one free spot at least. We were catching them quite quick though, so that just makes it easy for us. We're up to 11th. Dang, where'd the 17 go? I don't know if he wrecked at our mirror or like tried to pull off the wall down the backstretch or not into the 21 or anything. Oh, we're in the wall. Just got to let off and not hold the gas. Quickest way to get off. But damn, that's what I was trying not to do. Did the same thing the 17 did, but I didn't ride it as far. That was kind of bad. Sun's starting to go down. Track's starting to get a little darker. Should have a decent amount of speed on the track now. Yeah, 17's in the pits. He wrecked or something after that. I don't know what happened to him. Tires are just starting to go away, and it's pushing up really hard in 1 and 2. Got the lap car in front of us now. 13 is real slow right now. He's lost 2 spots this lap. He might have been in the wall in turn 1 and 2. It's my guess. I think the 14 just smacked the wall up there, or maybe it was the 13. I don't know. It looked like they hit the wall before, but maybe not.
32.426.
Tire fall off is quite a bit at this track, which makes it fun. I love a good tire fall off track. They are side by side in their 4 position, but they're like 2.3, 2.4 ahead. I'm not really making any headway on them at the moment. Damn, that was just such bad placement in the beginning there. Is Gavin still up there? Oh, Gavin's in 7th. Good for him. He didn't end up in all that mess at least. He started a little further back. I'm interested to go back and see his point of view when he posts this of that wreck. I just can't believe we made it through that. That was absolutely nuts. Yeah, and tonight also starts, as far as I know, I don't know if it's the first race or not, but like the NIS on dirt for the sprint cars, Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock. They only run them like 3-4 times a week, I think. They have them for the late models now and the sprint cars, which I think are going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to probably run them Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. if you guys would like to try to join my races. I don't know what your guys' iRating are, but I feel like I would most likely be in the top split. I have like 4,600 iRating on the dirt side. And there's like 48 man lobbies. Like you can get up to 48 people in one lobby, which is absolutely crazy. 24 make the feature. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. There's only 30 lap features in the sprint cars though, which is unfortunate. The late models have freaking 75, which I think is overkill. I think like 50 or 45 would have been a great balance for the amount of feature laps. 13 car got in the wall there. We're catching up to him quite quick, and he has that lap car to deal with again. But yeah, if you guys would like to try to join the future races in the sprint car, like NIS, I don't know what exactly they're calling it or anything. I think it's just a sprint car race for the most part. But I'm probably not going to run the late model ones because those races are going to be long as hell. And they don't really race at a great time. I think the best time they race is Saturday at noon Eastern. But I don't think I'll end up running those this season. If they were like 50, 45 laps, I think that'd be great. I wish the sprint cars did have more feature laps because it's basically like a normal 410 race. But they got multiple heat races, a C, B main, all that. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully we can make the feature. That's the main goal. Because there's going to be so many people in the race. The goal is to mainly just make the feature in the first place. I imagine there's going to be a lot of top iRacing guys trying to run it, which will be a lot of fun. I probably will struggle in those races with the really good people. I usually don't get in races with like real top guys. And when I do, I usually have somewhat decent races, but those are usually in the lower tier cars, not in like the 410 sprints and stuff. They'll probably kick my ass in them.
Fucked up right there too.
13's all over the place trying to get by his lap car. They're still pulling away though. I got the 16 behind me catching up, who's the lap car. He ended up in that lap 2 wreck.
They're gonna be doing everything to throw away the race.
Trying to stick up here the best we can, trying to cross over the seams. It seems like works out decently for me. Yeah, the 16 is so fast. Like, I'm not going to try to hold him up even though he's a lap car.
33.19.
Go high here, J-Bo.
Wow, we're like 2 seconds off of qualifying times almost. That's crazy. Yeah, you run kind of like a diamond effect right now, and it kind of works. Just go in real high and then kind of try to cut down low.
Hey, Seuss, we're letting them go, bro. They're leading the race. Nope, don't do that.
Oh, God.
Thank you.
Sounds like a lap car is screwing up the leaders some. One car is in the lead by like 6/10 over Justin.
33.249.
Using some brake getting into these corners now because I don't want to roll too much speed and just drag the wall like we did earlier. Yeah, they're still like keeping 1.1, 1.3 ahead of me, so they're running very well. I'm not really losing too much time to the 16 rep behind us. That's nice. I think he qualified on pole too. He might have been the one that got loose in turn 1. I'm not 100% sure. You guys probably had a decent angle of it I showed while I was racing. I'll have to go back and see after the race, see what all happened there. The 13 got in too hot. So did the 14 up there. They both got in the wall. He kind of bounced off it a little bit, but he's going to be slow down the backstretch. Might have a chance at a top 10 here, which would be great. We had no threat of 12th place anywhere near us. Yeah, 16's starting to catch up real fast. He's being very quick on the bottom there. I'll give him the bottom if that's where he wants to run. I might start trying to run the middle some in 3 and 4. Oh yeah, he is full line there in the middle there. I might pull off on him on exit. Trying to learn off of what he's doing, somewhat. Try to get my left sides right on the seam because the seam's usually a little looser than other parts of the track. It didn't really feel loose, but it might have helped the car turn.
33.1.
We're stagnant like right at half a second right now. Let's see if I can run this middle line any. Definitely caught him on entrance. Might have caught him on exit too. I think I got back in the gas decent. That line seemed to have worked in 1 and 2. That is real nice. Might be able to fight for a top 10 here. I really thought after that lap 2 wreck when there's no cautions in these races, I was going to be screwed. I really thought so, but we have some speed, which I'm really happy about. Could have probably ran top 5 this whole race if all that didn't happen to us. Running like right where that seam's at. Try not to push up into that top lane too much. He had a good 1 and 2 there. Rhett's still 0.3 behind. Hopefully he just lets us battle it out. Try to get on the gas. On the exit here. Get to his inside hopefully. Had a real good run through 3 and 4. Don't know if we've saved our tires or what. I have absolutely no clue.
Appreciate it, man.
13 kind of pushed hard into that. He's going to cross us back over. Please don't hit us. That was a good crossover, though. I thought he was going to hit us on exit. I was going to be so
I
disappointed.
believe I'm racing with Big Ben's distant relative.
Now Rhett's racing us. Even though he's a lap down. Ooh, that got kind
Are
of
you
loose.
Reggie White relative?
Maybe he'll mess up the 13 as well. Might just mess us up more than anything. But I had a good run into that corner and had to wait to get on the throttle because I didn't want to run into the 16. But he's getting to the inside of the 13 now. We are catching the 14 also, that white car up there. Trying to race Chris and Victor for this top 10 and 9 spot. Coming up to like 7 to go now. I feel like we have some pretty good speed. We passed them once. He did a nice crossover on us. Ooh, that got loose right there. But it felt good. Like, it felt good. I'd rather get a little loose like that than tight coming off the corner. 15, Richard is starting to catch us as well. I need to get this car to rotate all the way at the bottom like I did earlier. That actually kind of worked out pretty well. That's how I got under the 13 earlier as well. Don't know if he's going to try to come all the way back up or not. He does.
You go low when I get to you.
Ooh, Rhett's going to be in the wall.
Yeah.
13 had a good run through there. Luckily, I gave him enough room and we didn't wreck there. That was sketchy. Him getting on the wall really messed up some things. I want to get this car to rotate on the bottom again. Not hit the bottom though. I almost hit the bottom and it like started shooting me way back up the track. I was getting close to it. Okay, so that puts a car in between me and Richard back there at least.
Appreciate you.
5 laps to go. Yeah, being right on that seam, it gets the car a little wiggly. 13's running really well through 1 and 2 now, which isn't helping me. I don't know if I burnt out my tires a little bit earlier. He messes up more in 3 and 4. I feel like I have a good 3 and 4 when I go in the middle and kind of able to get the car to rotate down the track. I gain a good 10th on him through 3 and 4 when that happens. I need to figure out 1 and 2 a little bit better. Go back up top, get on the brakes a little, try to get the car to rotate down the track. Had to really wait on that. That hurt me and speed some. 13 pulled away slightly. I wish the 16 would just kind of like relax and let us battle for the top 10 spot. That would be great. Ooh, 14 smacked the hell out of the wall there. Victor really screwed up off turn 4. Try to see where he's running at. Okay, 16 got the wall again. That should give us some room again. Don't hit it on the exit. That was sketchy. I thought I was going to smack it on exit. 16 kind of just bounced off it though. He didn't really hit it as much as I wanted him to. Can you really not just like let us battle for the top 10 spot, dude? Come on. Like there's literally 2 laps left and you want to race the lead lap people. Why? Like I understand you're mad. Oh my god, dude, really? Like you really can't just let us battle for the top 10. Now you just cost me all that time, I'm never gonna catch them. Like that's annoying as hell. Like what is the reasoning? You're gonna get the 15 to fucking catch up to me too. It's just so annoying. Like, people don't understand how to be a lap car sometimes. Like, I understand you're angry, you started on pole, you wrecked lap 2.
Outside of your quarter.
Just learn to be a lap car sometimes, though. Like, you see lead lap guys fighting for spots, and then you come and screw it all up for people. Like, I don't understand. Just very frustrating. No racing courtesy at all. I felt like I had a shot there at the 13. Maybe the 14 as well, because he kept smacking the damn wall. But we'll come home 11th. I'll take it. After getting in that wreck early on. Gavin finished 8th. I think he started like 14th, 15th or something. Respectful lap traffic. Yeah, as I'm sitting there complaining the whole ending, he didn't have the 16 around him. So let's go back, see what the hell happened on that lap too, because that was crazy. I want to see what my tires were too, because I don't know how worn out our tires were. 54 on the front right. Oh my god, that was destroyed. I still felt like I had pretty good speed there, so that was a lot of fun. Let's go back, see what happened on lap 2. This is the start. Everyone had a pretty clean start, it seems like, for the most part. I can't believe my front right was 54. That's crazy. I think the 17 got in the wall back there, it sounded like. Who did get sideways, or what happened there is what I'm wondering. Because I got to the bottom early, hoping I could make a spot up on the 8 in the first corner. That ended up not happening. 16's already back to 3rd, it looks like. Yeah, the 2 and the 1 got by him, Justin and Benjamin up there. Then it was going into this corner. Did he get tapped by the 6, I wonder? Or did he just start losing it? He's going in, nobody's near him, he just started losing it. 6 does the best he can to miss him. I get hit by the 19, that's what happened. Okay, so 19 just came by, sideswiped us, which is unfortunate. Like, he was up top and just shot all the way down the track, which he had nowhere to go. It's just unfortunate with what happened, because he was trying to get out of the way of that, and I just get tapped by that. Luckily, we save it. Then the 7 and the 20 go flying around. Where am I? Because they go flying. 7 gets spun, I see that, and then the 20's screaming down the track. I lock up the damn brakes, somehow missed that. Like, how do I miss him? That is my thing. I don't understand how the hell I missed the 20 car here. How close was it? That was as close as you can make that. Right on his door, barely missed him. Wow, you could barely fit a piece of paper in between us. That's crazy. I am shocked I missed that. That's nuts. I got very lucky with that. Don't know what else happened throughout the whole race, because there was probably a lot of people that smacked the wall, is my guess. 7 cars still spinning out in the backstretch. So yeah, that all started with the 16 just screwing up right in the front of the field, caused a huge wreck. See all what happened. 7 cars scraping the wall, still scraping the wall. 9 car going in too hot. He didn't hit the wall there. Probably a little bit of net code. This was the 17. This was after he scraped the wall. All down the turn 1 and 2, and we got by him. We go by right under him. I stayed way low just in case he pulled down like that far. And he kind of just held that line. I don't think the 21 knew where to go, high or low. The kind of net code clipped him, which is unfortunate for the 17. Real unfortunate for him. Did we end up with a 4X? No, we didn't end up with a 4X from that wreck. Damn. I'm shocked. 17 trying to get in the pit lane hot, locks up the brakes. What is it, 16? Yeah, 16 just going hard as shit. Like, trying to get whatever you can back, but you're a lap down, you're not going to get anything back. Anything you get back is going to be from guys wrecking out, pretty much. 14. What happens here is you run into the 13. I don't know what that was for. 8 car into the wall for 4. Yep, just barely. Scrapes it. A lot of wall scrapes here, which I kind of expect running Highline like this. Not as many people getting loose and spinning out besides the very beginning on cold tires, which makes sense. I almost did it in qualifying. Yeah, it seems like everybody's just pushing it a little hard on exit of 4. Oh, that's the exit of 2. Wow, I haven't seen anybody do that yet. Either going into turn 1, going into turn 3, or off of 4 for the main portion of it. Everybody just scraping the wall. everywhere, left and right. 7 cars trying to run right up there, right in front of the leaders. If you were a lap car at this position, I would literally just run the bottom. Get out of their way, run the bottom, let them by, and everything would be fine. Yeah, everybody's just scraping the wall. Nobody else really wrecked, which is surprising. Besides the 17 that got clipped from a little bit of netcode. 8 car got in the wall, 6 car checked up for him. 9 car looks like deja vu. Getting not in the wall. He had some netcode weird issue where he was up close to the wall but didn't scrape it, and then he got an incident replay for it. Lap 27. Everybody's just running the wall. I want to see what people's tires were. Did anybody else say their tires? I don't think so. I'm shocked my tires were 54, and I still felt like I had a decent amount of speed. Yeah, it seems like everybody just scraping the wall left and right, but 1 car wins it. Yeah, Benjamin wins it. Justin's a second behind. Hank ended up finishing 6th. I knew he was very fast from the beginning. And Gavin finished 8th. We lost a bunch of spots from that lap 2 wreck. Luckily, we saved it. Didn't end up in the wreck. Finished 11th. Being car number 12, still might gain the slightest bit of iRating, which is the funniest thing. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results here. All right, results in. Strength of field was very high, 37-37. Probably one of the higher splits I've been in a long time on the oval. But top splits, figured that. We qualified really well. Happy with how we had speed throughout the whole thing. Don't know how it would have gone if we would have stayed about top 5. Probably would have fell off, but I don't think we would have fell out of like top 7, top 8 for the most part. I feel like we had really good speed. I want to know what other people's tires were, because I think that was interesting that my front right tire was like 51 and 54. Back right was like 71, 74, so definitely was getting a little loose, which was fine. We finished 11th. We gained a little bit of iRating too. Gained 7, starting out about 3,500 on the season. Hopefully we could try to get up to 4K this season. That would be awesome, but it's going to be a tough road getting up there. I think the highest I've been on the oval is like 36, 37 max, and then I fall back down some, but gained some good safety because we hit the 4.0, which is nice. Get us out of that hole in the 3s. Very, very glad about that. Somehow ended up with a 0x from that incident, which is shocking. I don't know how we missed the 20. That was phenomenal. That's the best wreck avoidance I've had, with being as close to a car as I was head on, which is crazy. So happy we didn't end up in that wreck. That would have been a sad ending pretty much to our day. We just would have got our fast repair, been a lap down or so, and been just running back here with the 7, 18, 16 for spots, but it wouldn't have been as fun. Happy we stayed on track and just kept going, because we started catching the top 10. Really thought we had a chance at the top 10 until the 16 ruined it there at the end, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Can't help some people sometimes. They just want to go regardless, even though they're a lap car and they can't get anything out of it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Going to be trying to run this the first race every week. Like when the week transfers over, I want to try to run this every week for that race. I think it's going to be even a little bit higher of a split than 37-37. Hopefully it's in like the 4,000s. That would be awesome. Then I could be a very low car number and finish decent, like top 10, and I'll be very happy, because I hate being a higher car number and finishing around top 10 where I had a good race but still lose iRating. So it happens. Can't really control who joins in a race, but I know those races will be very tough. A lot of really good drivers in there, and hopefully you guys enjoy the series. Next up will probably be the sprint cars, doing that NIS race-ish kind of thing, where they're going to have a lot of heats, a lot of C, B mains, all that. The track's going to be absolutely destroyed. Believe it's at Charlotte tonight, which should be a lot of fun. You guys are seeing this after the fact anyways. So hopefully if you guys want to join that in the upcoming weeks, I'm going to be running Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern time, whatever that equates to you. If you're west, it would be 6. So hope to see some of you guys in it. If you guys end up in the same lobby as me, say what's up. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Appreciate you guys for watching as always. And I'll catch you guys in the next race.